My life had its ups and downs, but I don't regret nothing. The whole tri-state high, nigga, I ain't frontin'. 15 was so my first bag of dope. Used to stick Dominicans, burner under the coat, getting like 15 grand, a half a key. At 15, man, a nigga just glad to be. Giving some shorts, me and my he knew some Dominican niggas that wanted to shoot niggas in the head. Throw on my windows if things like the bread. Basically, I'm enforcing. Nobody looking, I'll be dipping in the Porsche. I wasn't missing it, so I got my hustle on the side, flipping it, selling like 500 bottles of Nicks. I started mine, but always knew I turned the Big Apple into cider. Niggas just ain't built like me. Stand up, niggas. It's 15, I've been serving fiends and loading magazines, nigga.
What did I tell you about disrespecting my Nubian princess? Peace out. With disrespect, you. Oh my God. The mother of Mecca is right here before me. Do my eyes not deceive me, or am I looking at the goddess Isis herself? Can you do me a favor, my brown skin angel? Can you tap that white girl for me? My milk of magnesia. Oh, after the devil made you, he broke the mold. Well, maybe you and I could make a little jungle fever.
All right, shalom. All right, so today's session is gonna be entitled what we got over here? Communication and confusion. All right, communication and confusion. But before we get into it, double honors to the elders out there, you know what I'm saying, that labor, sincerity, and truth. We also want to give a lot of credit and respect to our brothers out here holding it down in the ministry, whether it be, you helping providing for the nation, for brothers, teaching, whatever your situation is that you've been called to do it well and do it sincere. Shout outs to y'all. Shout outs to the wives that's going hard, sisters and wives going hard, and really being respectful and respecting themselves in their community, in the spirit and truth. Shout outs to our sisters in the world that's decent. Shout outs to our bros that's out there. All right. Shout outs to any one of you brothers locked up too, man, that might be able to hear this message. Shout outs to yourself. Hold your head, keep your head up. Definitely pray and inquire to learn this truth. And if you're free right now, stay free. All right. So without further ado, once again, we're going to get into this topic of communication and confusion. Somebody asked us to do this, so we're going to attempt to do it, Lord willing. All right. So first thing first, we're going to get into confusion. We'll deal with communication first. All right. So communication, right? That definition. Let's seek that definition. It means to impart or exchange or the exchanging of information or news. All right. The synonyms there are reporting or broadcasting, spreading or presenting. All right. So clearly, when you're communicating with somebody, whether a relationship, husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, friendship in general, you might be having to go to these courts. You got to communicate with the judge. You got to tell them your testimony, how you feel. All right. Some of you brothers and sisters, you have some of these shutdown spirits on you, right? But when you was in the world, you felt as though you couldn't really talk to anybody, which communication is a form of talking. You might feel like you can't talk to anybody. So you have trouble. Our people have a problem with communication. We can communicate when it's time for us to pretty much, once again, always say, do some knucklehead fuck shit, right? But when it's to do something positive, Jake pretty much doesn't have the knowledge on it. All right, so communication, once again, means to impart, the imparting or exchanging of information or news, okay? It means reporting, broadcasting, spreading, or presenting. So when you communicate, you're presenting yourself. You're presenting how you feel or what you want to say, okay? When you also communicating, you want to think about what you're saying first before you communicate, before you bring it to the speech part of it. All right. So it's very important. All right. If you don't communicate in a relationship, both parties won't know where they stand. So it's very, 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 very good to do. Also, communication, if you're in the camp, you want to make sure that you communicate so people can understand who you are. What do you feel? Sometimes you got brothers inside the truth, right? They don't know how to communicate with each other, so they begin to have strife with each other, which you really shouldn't have strife with each other if you communicate. Tell a brother or sister how you personally feel. And at the end of the day, if you're able to communicate with that brother and sister, because you're not willing to hold it in, right? The brother is able to at least understand and bring it to his attention, him or her attention, to know what they're doing wrong, or if they offended you or not, right? So if you're a brother or sister that you don't want to communicate with your brothers and sisters about something that's on your mind, then you become being a demon now. Because that brother and sister could have been wrong on something, right? But because you didn't communicate and tell that brother and sister, you want to hold it in for sake, right? The demon grows stronger in you. Now you become to be in a judgment seat of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, right? Because what you're doing now is willfully sinning. You're allowing the demon of anger and strife to get harder, and that hatred grows harder on you for that brother and sister, when the Most High does not want us hating our brothers and sisters. You understand that? Well, all you had to do is communicate. This also stops brothers and sisters out there in the world, all right, out there in the streets, shooting each other up and killing each other because of a what? Of a lack of communication, man. So communication is everything. If you could talk to somebody. Sometimes you can't communicate with certain people because you already know what type of steeds this man or woman is off. Some of you brothers, you got these knucklehead ass baby mamas that you can't. She wants to communicate, but you can't communicate with her because she's off of bullshit, man. All right, you saying one thing and she's saying another. So you begin to start arguing and things of that nature. Some people you can't communicate with. Okay, communication is not for ignorant people, man. All right, which that goes into the spirit too. Confusion means pretty much ignorance. All right, that's a part of today's topic too. So once again, let's get a scripture for that. James chapter 1 verse 19. Therefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear and slow to speak and slow to wrath. All right, slow to speak. All right, you got to be swift to hear first, man. So in a conversation that men and women are having, or anybody, just in conversation in general with any person that you're having, right, amongst communication, which is what? Once again, that communication is the imparting or exchanging of information or news, right? Reporting, all right, broadcasting, spreading, or presenting, all right? You got to be slow, swift to hear first. Swift to hear that man and woman out. Be swift to hear the brother and sister out. Swift to hear your relationship out. That's number one first. That's a part of your communication. Slow to speak. Slow to speak. You got to listen first, then you speak. Listen first, then you speak. That's a part of communication, right? Once again, what does communication mean? The imparting or exchanging the information or news, man. All right? Or reporting, all right? Or spreading, all right? Or representing. Some of you guys, you spread bad information or bad communication, right? Mosai's not with that. Let's read this. Proverbs 15:1. A soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger, man. A soft answer turns away wrath. All right, this is a part of your communication. This is how something, how sisters can stop a debate with their husbands, okay, or their partner, right? Because sisters be coming off, slick at the mouth. All you got to do is listen to Proverbs 15:1. A soft answer turneth away wrath. Now the sister, when she's communicating to her husband, she don't have to necessarily, once again, agree, but it's how she communicates. It's how she pretty much delivers the news, because communication goes into pretty much news or reporting or broadcasting or spreading or representing. All right, how she's representing it. All right, so she's representing all hostile and representing it with a bunch of curse words and rude words. In that situation, being disrespectful, her communication is out. You know what I'm saying? That's how she's communicating. And it's not good. But the Lord said a soft answer will turn away wrath, and grievous words stir up anger. There you go. So that happens in a relationship. Grievous words can stir up anger. All right, if you tell a judge, fuck you, eat a dick, then guess what? You could be fined for contempt. All right? You broke the law. According to the scriptures, if you break the law, that's a sin. There you go. All right? But a soft answer can turn away wrath, and grievous words stir up anger. All right? So you don't necessarily have to agree with the elders in certain situations, but it's how you communicate yourself. A soft answer. All right? Let's go to Ecclesiastes chapter 4, verse 29. Let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth. All right, but that which is good, right, to be used of edifying, that they might minister grace unto the hearers. Now, that corrupt communication, all right, is not talking about, once again, using rude words or cuss words, what you call cuss words, right? Because Paul said, though I be rude in speech, but not in knowledge, all right? Paul didn't come on the scene, once again, speaking with the utmost fanciest words, these big ass words that you guys use in corporate America, okay? It doesn't mean that, all right? That corrupt communication means, you're talking about the so-called white man and the heathens could be saved. That's corrupt communication. Or you over here, clout chasing for homosexual and lesbianism. That's corrupt communication. All right? Anything that's blaspheme and contrary to the scriptures and truth, to Yahweh Shem Yahushai's doctrine, is corrupt communication. All right? So because you use the word bitch, fuck, shit, and all that type of stuff, that's not considered as corrupt communication. That's rude in words and rude communication, but it's not corrupted. All right? Understand that. All right? So we're going to read on. Psalms 141 and 3. Set a watch, O Lord, before my mouth. Keep thy door of my lips. All right, so that goes back to who's the lips? Okay, the lips is the priest. All right, the lips is the priest. All right, and our job, and the prophet's job is once again to prophesy and tell you, brothers and sisters, who you are according to the 12 tribes of Israel, based off the scriptures and truth. There you go, through communicating with you. So when we see the brothers on the street corners, they're communicating with brothers. That's what they're doing. All right, that's exactly what they're doing. And what are they communicating with? Based off the Bible and truth. All right, so communication goes back to the imparting or exchanging or the information or news, reporting, broadcasting, spreading, and representing. All right, there you go. It's how you represent yourself according to your speech. Okay, this is very important for your relationships and everything else that you're dealing with brothers, friendship, anything. Your job is good to communicate. It's good to communicate. It's good to talk. It's good to exchange, information, news. Okay, spreading. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to spread your news to somebody else. Okay, so they can understand where you stand at. All right, so communication is everything, man. You need communication in everything. Even when people is mute, right, or deaf, they still communicate through what? Like sign language, man. There you go. Okay, even animals communicate with each other. There you go. Everything that almost breathes and lives communicates. All right, even some of these devices communicate with you. All right, with these sensors on it. That's a form of communication. All right, there you go. Now let's get this. Proverbs 15 and 2. The tongue of the wise useth knowledge upright, but the mouth of fools poureth out foolishness. Okay, it's all getting back to how you communicate. You can communicate, in the wise sense, but you can also communicate in a foolish sense. Okay, when you're talking to your wife or your children and they're being disrespectful, they're communicating in a foolish sense. All right, if you're talking to somebody wise, they're communicating and using the knowledge upright, which that real knowledge is truth. All right, but the mouth of the fools pour out foolishness, which is our people. You got time for the Lord? No. Hey, brother, sister, you want to get in the spirit? No, I'm good. All right, that's the mouth of fools pour out foolishness. All right, let's get 2 Timothy 2 verse 16. But sure, profane and vain blabbering. All right, for they will increase unto more ungodliness. All right, vain blabbering, just running your mouth pretty much about nothing. If you're not making any points, you're beating around the bush with communication. All right, that's like vain blabbering. Vain is pretty much like worthless. You're just talking to be talking, adding on, and you don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. Trying to communicate is vain blabbering. You don't even know what you're talking about. All right, you ain't even on point. Vain blabbering, but you're running your mouth. There you go. Because based on communication, it can be either good or bad. All right, it's literally just imparting, exchanging of information or news, reporting, broadcasting, spreading, or representing. You can represent some fucked up news out here too, some bullshit news. That's literally what's out here in America right now. The news that you guys watch, 99.9% of that bullshit is fake, man. It's bullshit news. It's not real fucking news. All right, it's not real news at all, man. All right, so you gotta watch out for vain blabbering. All right, and they will increase unto more ungodliness. Vain blabbering is ungodliness, man. Because it's just, at the end of the day, you're just running your mouth. You don't even know what you're talking about. You're not trying to be corrected. You think you know something in your communication. You're quick to want to talk. You're quick to want to teach, but you don't know what you're talking about. There you go. A lot of our people do that, thinking they know something and they don't. All right, here you go. You want to talk when it's not even your time to talk. Okay, and also in the form of communication, two people can't communicate by talking both parties at the same damn time. This happens in your household with your relationship, with your family members, man. Two people trying to fucking talk. All right, two people trying to talk. What that other scripture says, slow in speech. Be quick to hear, matter of fact. You gotta be swift to hear, slow to speak. All right, there you go. That's a form of communication. So somebody could properly represent themselves of what they saying clearly. All right. So don't be running around beating around the bush with vain blabbering, man. All right, there you go. Colossians 4:6. Let your speech be always with grace, seasoned with salt. There you go. So when you speak or you communicate, it's a form of representing yourself of what you want to say. You're expressing yourself, right? But the Lord said, when you do speak, let it be seasoned with salt. Like, have some type of spirit to yourself, man. Have some type of, something to yourself. Don't be talking once again, like you want to eat the fucking water somewhere. Don't be talking like that. When you talk and represent yourself in court, anything to the police department, anything, man. And you encounter with, you want to talk seasoned with salt, man. You understand what I'm saying? You want to act like, like you're somebody. You want to represent yourself as somebody so you could be heard. A lot of you niggas don't get heard because you don't know how to fucking talk. Be saying bullshit, man. You be saying bullshit, right? There you go, man. Seasoned with salt, and you sound like a little kid when you speaking. You don't got no bass in your fucking voice. Your wife sounds like she don't even know what she sounds like when she trying to communicate. She can't even get her shit together. Clearly, somebody tell you get your shit together, get your mind right before you call up, before you want to communicate. There you go. They that know how you ought to answer every man. There you go. So you have to know how you're supposed to answer every man and woman, man. All right, when you talk, according to your communication, you got to know how to answer every man when you're talking to the police department when they roll up on you. You know what I'm saying? You got to know how to. For some of you kids, you have to know how to. You got to know how you ought to answer your principals, your peers, okay? Who's ever your guardians. You understand? A wife to a husband, she got to know how to talk. She got to know how to communicate and answer to her husband respectfully. How she communicate towards her husband, she got to know that. All right, there you go. In anything, some of you brothers that's in the truth, you got to know how to answer these brothers and answer the elders, the leaders. You're supposed to know that. All right, because if you don't know that, then you off. Like the Lord said, that you may know how you ought to answer every man. You got some brothers be telling brothers they're not afraid of them and a bunch of wild shit. Them guys is in the spirit of Satan, man. And you better repent because that's not the spirit. You don't be running around talking shit to brothers like that, man. All right, you way too past your element, man. You done got way too proud-hearted and way too comfortable, and you forgetting what the fuck place you ought to be, like the Lord said. All right, this is Proverbs chapter 12, verse 18. There is that speech like unto piercing of a sword, but the tongue of the wise is health. All right, so the speech is piercing. All right, like a sword. Words hurt. So pierce like a sword. But the tongue of the wise is health. All right, and that wise, once again, you can rebuke in the truth a gang of times. All right, our people need to rebuke it. All right, so it's not talking about that. All right, but guess what? The tongue of the wise is talking about is health, which the scriptures by Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai in truth is health. All right, there you go. All right, that's another situation. All right, Psalms 19 verse 14. Let the words of thy mouth, right, and the meditation of thy heart, which is thy mind, be acceptable in the sight of the Lord, my strength and my redeemer. All right, there you go. So the Lord is saying that, man. The words of my mouth, right? Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in the sight of the Lord. You niggas don't meditate, man. You don't meditate. That's the thing. You don't meditate. You're supposed to meditate. All right? You're supposed to meditate before you fly off, man, with your mouth and everything that you're doing. Or how you communicate. Also, when you communicate, you want to be patient. It goes back to that scripture, man. Let the words of thy mouth, right? And let the meditation of thy heart be acceptable in the sight of the Lord. Oh Lord, my strength and my redeemer. So you gotta know how to, speak in this thing too, man. Respectfully speaking, you have to know how to communicate. You're supposed to be communicating with your peers. All right? If you know that your stupid ass sitting back in the classroom and you got questions and you could call these brothers, or some of these brothers, you guys live with each other, and every motherfucking day you just fucking sitting there rotting. Do you need any advice or nothing? Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Every fucking day you good, then maybe you is just built like that. You just fucking good. Or maybe you just not fucking good. Maybe you just fucking not. A lot of you niggas don't be. You just be sitting back letting that demon build up on you. That's really what you be doing. You know what you be doing. You be sitting back letting that demon build up on you because you want to build up that hatred. You want to build up that report on your brother or sister so you can have something to say about them more. All right? So at the end of the day, you going to be judged. Judge not, or thou shalt be judged. Now you're going to be in the hot seat, man, because now you got that strife in your heart towards your brother and sister. And they don't even know nothing about it. That's the thing, man. You got all this animosity for your brother and your sister. Because you's a bitch-ass nigga. You's a bitch-ass nigga, man. Some of you niggas is bitch-ass niggas, man. All right? Repent. We'll read on real quick. All right? This is, once again, communication. The imparting or exchanging of information or news or reporting or broadcasting, spreading or representing. This is what you have to do every day with your people. Everybody that you encounter in your life, you got to be able to communicate. All that closed down shit going into a dark place, that's not communication. Yeah, you communicating with somebody, but you communicating in your own head, man, and in your own mind. Once again, the Most High tell you, Jeremiah 17 verse 9, it tell you the heart is deceitful and desperately wicked, and who can know it? But you ain't get past that because you don't read your scriptures or you don't study. That's why you always up in your fucking head, sitting around all fucking day long. You know what I'm saying? Just pondering wicked ass thoughts. You's a wicked ass nigga, man. You niggas, a lot of you niggas and bitches is wicked as shit. You not thinking about the scriptures. You understand what I'm saying? If you go to a dark place, that's because you choose to go to a fucking dark place. You over there entertaining Satan in the mental. All right, you communicating with somebody, but you communicating with them demons, man. That's who you communicating with. That's who's talking to your stupid ass, man. So guess what? They is the demons inside your mental that's giving you these dumbass thoughts and ideas. Okay, the definition of communicating, because they're communicating with you, which is imparting and exchanging of information and news, reporting and broadcasting and spreading and representing what? False fucking lies in your mind that you niggas and bitches be believing. There you go. All right, you believe in this dumb shit. You choose to believe this dumb shit. There you go. All right, Proverbs 16:24. The heart of the wise teacheth his mouth, and adding learning to his lips. All right, you will add learning to your lips, but that's not what our people do, man. All right, let me see. Let me see this real quick. All right, so this is a form of communication too. Hebrews 4:12. For the word of Yahweh is quick. See that? So you got to be. If you in the spirit comes quick, man. It reacts quick. A lot of you niggas, you don't react quick. You be acting quick when you trying to do your satanic nonsense, man. That's the thing. All right, so you're supposed to be acting, the word of Yahweh is quick and it's powerful. The word of the Bible in truth is powerful, man. This doctrine is powerful, man. All right, you're going to find out. And sharper than any two-edged sword, you're going to find out, right? Piercing even the dividing asunder of soul and spirit. Damn, that's a sluggy, right? Okay, just the words of Yahweh is so strong, man, so powerful, man, that it be piercing motherfuckers' soul and spirit, man. Okay, that's because you got them demons in you, man. And when the word come out, you niggas be trembling. You be trembling inside you, man. Really it be that demon trying to break out of you, man. That's really what it be. All right, it's your flesh. It shows you, man, that the spirit of the Most High, the demons, it's like putting gasoline on them demons, man. Right? And setting their ass on fire, man. All right? And of the joints and the marrows. Yeah, you niggas be wiggling and sliding in the fucking seats in class and shit. Right? And the discerning of thoughts and the intake of the heart, intents of the heart. There you go, man. So this is the spirit of the Most High is bad. The truth is serious. Just them words. Matter of fact, let alone if you getting blazed on by one of the elders, man. Because the words by itself, like, telling a homosexual and you just reading the scripture in a calm tone. That you know what it's doing to him? It's like a two-edged sword piercing even the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, and of his or her joint and marrow, and the discerner of the thoughts of the intake of the heart, of the mind. So yeah, man. You know, this is powerful like that, man. Because it's destroying them demons, man. Them demons, they tremble in the presence of the Most High's word through the lips of the prophets. All right. Let me see this real quick. Okay. Let me see if we got something. Like and subscribe to the Wise channel. All right. Let me see. All right. Oh, this is Proverbs 18 and 13. He that answer a matter before he heareth it, it is folly and shame unto him. Yeah, you know, it's self-explanatory. Answering a matter before you even heard it is just ignorant. It don't even make no damn sense, do it? Does it make any sense at all? No, does it? What type of sense does that make? What type of sense does that make if you answer to something you don't even know what you're answering to? That's the problem with Jake. You know, yeah, man, such and such. I don't want to hit whatever. How you don't want to hit? I just told you in the situation. I got $50 for you. What you mean you don't want to hit? Got him right there, right? Once again, got him. That's our people, man. All right. Proverbs 18 and 2. A fool have no delight in understanding. Damn, that's another sluggy, man. A fucking fool has no delight in understanding, man. Delight represents, means joy. That means a fucking fool take no joy in getting understanding. Damn. You see that? Little monkey nigga, little monkey bitch. This bitch don't even want to get understanding on what she's doing wrong to better herself. Ain't that a fucking fool? The Most High said that, man. All right? A fool have no delight in understanding, but that his heart may discover itself. Damn. That's bad, because, your heart discovering yourself is just, you just going off of your own thoughts, emotion, and dumb shit like that. All right? You just discovering yourself, man. You just going whatever the fucking wind take you, man. That's a dumbass nigga or a bitch, man. Because you ain't backed by nothing. You ain't going off no structure, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't rooted into no type of real knowledge, which is the truth. The only real knowledge is the truth. All right? Let me see if we got 1 Corinthians 2 and 14. But the natural man receiveth not the things of the spirit of Yahushua, right? Of the spirit of Yahweh. For they are foolishness unto themselves, neither can he know them, because they are spiritually discerned. Yeah, some of you niggas and bitches are definitely spiritually discerned. All right? You can't receive the spirit of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua because he rejects you, right? Because when he tries to communicate with you, how does he communicate with you? Through the priest. All right? That's how he tries to communicate with you, through reproof. Reproof in the scriptures, y'all, mean correction. But see, once again, the last scripture said, a fool have no delight in understanding. You don't have no fucking, you don't take joy in getting corrected on your ways. You some stupid nigga and bitches just want to go out here and crash out and just die. All right? Well, just do that. Maybe just do that. Proverbs 18 and 20, a man's belly shall be satisfied with the fruits of his mouth, and with the increase of his lips shall he be full. All right? Now we're going to move along real quick, and we're going to get the definition of confusion, man. All right? We're going to go into confusion. You got to communicate, okay? Because communication is all throughout the scriptures, man. You got to communicate. All right? You got to communicate when you teach. All right? Communicate with a relationship. Anything, man. All right? It's all out here, man. So now we're going to go into confusion. All right? Let's see what we can pull up for this. All right? First, let's identify what confusion is. The definition of confusion is the lack of understanding or uncertainty. Or the synonym there is ignorance. All right? Or bamboozlement. All right? You niggas, that's like an old 60s, 50s terminology. All right? Of a word. Bamboozled. You've been bamboozled. All right? Bamboo. All right? You've been bamboozled. All right? There you go. All right? So that's what confusion means. The lack of understanding, man. Uncertainty. It means ignorance. All right? The scriptures tell you women bring confusion. Right? Women bring a lot of confusion, man. What's that? A lot of uncertainty. A lot of lack of understanding. A lot of fucking ignorance. All right? Our people is confused. They're confused on the basis of the fact they don't know Yahweh Shem Yahushua is a black man from the tribe of Judah. Right? And that's actually what the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. There you go.
They think his name is Allah, which is not. Okay, a fucking Arabic, a comic blast. All right, that's what the Negro man think. All right, and got his wife dealing with that shit. All right, got his children with a kufi on. There you go. They don't know. All right, confusion. All right, our people is confused. They don't know truth. All right, your kids is fucking confused. Your kids want to grow dreads and go get tattoos now because he see the little thugs, the little drill niggas doing it. Right? That's what he's trying to emulate. All right, so he's confused, man. All right, you got certain brothers and sisters out here. A man's confused, a woman's confused about being a woman. You got bitches don't even know how to be women. Real shit, she's confused. This bitch want to have a tank top, smash her breasts together like she has no breasts, and taking hormones. All right, to stop her reproduction system. All right, as a woman, and her from developing more as a woman. You understand? She want to be in the motherfucking streets, ripping and running with the fucking homies, man. All right, now she's a fucking stud and a fucking dyke, man. Okay, she running around with a fucking strap on with a fake dick as a dildo. Okay, taking other women's womanhood from them. Look at that shit, y'all. Look at the spirit of Satan. Look at how much confusion that is, man. All right, you got a grown ass fucking woman piping down on another grown ass woman. All right, what type of dumb fucking woman would ever even let a fucking woman even allow them to even lead them? Even dress like a man and lead them is wild confusion, man. What type of grown ass man will put the cock in his mouth? Throw the cock in his bone, pause, right? For some of you niggas in jail that's raping niggas, you gonna get the lead. I pray y'all by Shimmy I was shot. If you forcing sex on a man to take a man's manhood, all right, because your shit been taken is nasty fucking work. All right? It's different if that man is willingly willing with that. And it's already confusion. That's a crime and it's sin by itself. All right? But matter of fact, here in America, it's not a crime. All right? It's not a crime. It's looked light upon. All right? Look at that, man. A grown-ass man. He don't even know where to put his penis the fuck at anymore. Jake is fucked up. Look at this shit, man. All right? Our people need fucking help, man. All right? Our people need fucking help, man. Look at this shit. You tell your wife something. You gave this bitch 3 missions to fucking do. This bitch can't complete one fucking basic, simple task. And she's ready to get argumentative based on that word communication. She's ready to exchange an information and her news based upon and report and broadcast and spread it and represent, okay, based upon how the fuck she feel. Look at that. Catch that on fleek, y'all. All right, this bitch is communicating with you, but she's communicating based off her fucking feelings, man. But not uprightly, as the scriptures say, man. All right, let's get into it. First scripture, 1 Corinthians 14:33. For Yahweh is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as into all the churches of the saints, man. All right, so your congregation is based off, some of you niggas' congregation is based off a lot of goddamn confusion. And what is that? Bamboozlement, ignorance, lack of understanding and uncertainty. That nigga, them brothers you got over there, that nigga is full of confusion, lack of understanding. Nigga has no understanding and he's uncertain if he should be in the truth or not. He don't know if he's certain to treat a brother good with the utmost respect or not. He's uncertain. This stupid nigga is fucking confused. This fucking watermelon, this big head motherfucker here, old snotty, drippy nose ass nigga. All right, he don't even fucking know. The fuck is his cause, man? He don't even know his fucking purpose out this motherfucker. He don't know if he love the brother or one day he hates the fucking brother. You know why? Because he's dealing with confusion. That motherfucker is dealing with, he's uncertain, man. That nigga, his mind frame he's been bamboozled. All right, and who did it to him? Satan, dumbass, because he's weak. Your brothers is weak. Your bitch is weak if she's confused, man. All right, let's read it again. For Yahweh is not the author of confusion, but of peace. So the Most High, he's not the author of confusion, man. The Most High is with peace, man. All right, the word has to go out. The word goes out in a peaceful order, man. All right, it just so happens when you get around Jake, our people brings the confusion. There you go. Or certain elements bring the confusion, like the adversary Satan. He brings the confusion. All right, and that's his job to do, to bring confusion on this planet by using the so-called white man, the oppressor, and other nations. Stupid and the niggas and spicks out there, man. All right, there you go. Your wife brings confusion all the time when she comes inside the fucking house. There it is, you was watching the kids, you put the kids to sleep. As soon as the fucking bitch come, the kids identify this bitch right here as the confusion one, man. Now all the kids is back up at 12 o'clock now, partying, throwing a party again. Here it is, you trying to get some rest to go to sleep. Who brought the confusion? The bitch brought the confusion. When the Most High said he's not the author of confusion, but of peace, man. As into the churches of the saints. So the congregation supposed to be in peace, man. You has brothers, once again, being in confusion. Starting confusion in situation. This stupid nigga, you give up a breakdown. This dumbass nigga gives his own breakdown. He takes the breakdown and rebuttals it back to you. Oh, where there's no laws, no sin. This nigga's fucking stupid. This motherfucker, man. This fucking cocksucker here. God damn. Some of these brothers in these congregations, man, and these sisters, man, you just be looking at them, man, and you got to pray for them, man. You got to pray for him because this nigga is confused, man. This nigga got Satan on him. And if whoever thought you was confused or uncertain about something, it's probably the spirit of Satan, man. Because if you uncertain about something, you confused about something. If you confused about doing the right, going on the right path or making the right decision, then that's Satan, man. He's altering your judgment, your true judgment. And your true judgment is supposed to come off the spirit and truth, man. There you go. That's why you're supposed to be guarded, you dumb fucks. You understand? We're going to read on. 2 Timothy 2:7. Consider what I say, and the Lord giveth thee understanding in all things. Yeah, so the Lord will give you all, he gives you understanding in all things, man. It ain't say some things. So where the fuck is the confusion at then, man? If you really following Yahweh Shem Yahushai's blueprint. See, your bitch ass ain't been following the blueprint, man. That's why you all fucking confused. That's why you all nutty, man. That's why you pissed off and you've been taking the long suffering real bitterly. You niggas been taking the long suffering with bitterness, man. With ill intention, man. Because you don't know what the fuck you dealing with, man. Okay? Your wife is fucking confused. She's a fucking bird. Your wife's a fucking bird, man. All right? Bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word. Said the bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word. That's your bitch. When she come inside the house, that's all you got to say. Play that song for her. She could be like, baby, what you talking about? Why you keep saying that dumbass song? Don't tell her the inside joke, bitch. That's for you. Bird, bird, bird. The bird's the word. That type of shit. All right? Your kids is fucking confused. You got kids, they younger than 7, they younger than 18, don't even know if they want to go to school or drop out. That nigga confused. You know why? Because he got fucking Satan on that dumb nigga, man. He want to get his drill music dance steps on, man. Some of you niggas, that's all you want to do is go out there for the summertime and get sturdy. Dingy ass fucking draws. All the nigga worry about doing is growing dreads and smoking a black and mild. Little chapped ass, little black ass fucking lips. Right? Got some little nasty whore around the corner licking on him. He licking on this nasty whore. This nasty whore. This bitch is a chump. She done licked and sucked and slurped on everybody. Your bitch is a Slurpee, all right? Straight from 7-Eleven, straight from the shack. Go find your bitch in the chicken shack. A straight Slurpee, all right? Confused as fuck, too. This bitch is confused. She don't know if she want to be in a relationship or not. Some of you hoes is like that. You came to the truth. You don't know if you want to stay with your husband or leave. Then leave, bitch. Get out. Leave, ho. Leave. Get the fuck out. Go back out. Okay, and be a crash dummy. All right, go back out. A lot of these hoes, man, they hoes. Our women is hoes, man. Straight crash dummies. Every time you turn around, a bitch had an accident. She's confused. What's that mean? A lack of fucking understanding, man. That bitch ain't got a strong head on her shoulder, man. What happened to that black independent power movement bullshit for these hoes? God damn. Even hoes be setting up other hoes. Damn. You hoes put trust in a woman for it started the feminine move? Oh, man. Damn. Damn. Same bitch went right back home and got a husband. What are you talking about? Getting nutted then. All right, pent her fucking head against the fucking wall. As he should. God damn it. Yahweh Shem Yahushai is that good on these hoes. Absolutely. He gonna reign motherfucking supreme in these hoes, man. bring down fire and brimstone on these hoes, man. Because you confused, man. All right? Brother's confused. He don't even know if that's his brother anymore. This nigga's confused. He don't know if he's supposed to set his affections on the spirit of Yahushua or things of the fucking earth. He don't even fucking know. He's confused. He don't know himself. He don't know if he's a Haitian. He identifies as a Haitian now or a fucking Levite. This nigga don't know if he's a fucking Jamaican or he's a fucking goddamn Benjamite. Pick one, goddammit. Fuck is wrong with this bum ass nigga here? I'm gonna continue reading, man. Back in 2 Timothy 2:7, consider what I say, and the Lord giveth thee understanding in all things. So where the fuck is the confusion at then? If you putting your trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushua HaMashiach through the priest, right? See, when you came to the priest, you don't go to the priest. You go back to your little bitch, that little hoe, because you don't want to hear the truth. So you go to find anything else on social media app. You go to your families. A lot of you niggas go, and bitches do the same shit like hoes do it all the time. The dude to tell us something, her dude to tell us something, this bitch should go back, listen to, motherfucking Sam at the fucking job. All right, Sam at the job. At the end of the day, you really trying to help the bitch out of concern, out of love, respect, right? She goes back, listen to everybody else but you. I had bitches that came back, told me that I just look at the hoe. This bitch is stupid. You really just want to take your pointer finger and poke that bitch in the fucking eyelid. Or at least just take, the back of that bitch little skull with a soft part at. Because I just heard some sister just broke that down to me the other day, man. That back of that fucking head with the little soft spot. Okay? With a so-called white man, if you got all type of fluid in the back of the brain and shit, they stick some type of, needle in your shit and pull out all the pus and the fucking, the grease and the paint out of your shit, man. Cause you niggas is jacked the fuck up, man. You niggas jacked the fuck up, man. That's why you ain't been eating lately, man. You can't hold nothing on your stomach, cause you got fluid all in your throat and shit, man. You got all that water in your fucking ankles and shit. God, man, yo, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is nasty fucking work. He'll jack you up, man. Damn. See that? If you walking in confused, man, the so-called white man is confused, man. He's a confused ass race. That's why he puts his confusion out here to the world. Everything is truth is totally opposite to this guy. This motherfucker, because he's Satan. Remember, the confusion. Yahweh is not that, but Satan definitely is. That's why everything is like that. A fucking driveway is not a fucking driveway. All right? Okay, a driveway the root word is drive, motherfucker. That's the way you drive, nigga. But a driveway is actually, a parkway is totally the opposite. What the fuck is a parkway then? On a fucking parkway, niggas is flying on the fucking parkway. And on a fucking driveway, a nigga is fucking parked. Ain't this motherfucking confusion, man? That's why Yahweh Shem Yahushua got to come back, man. He's taking this place out, man. Because it's confusion. That's why your bitch is acting up, man. Your brother's going crazy. He don't know if he's fucking coming or going. Every time you look at the man's face, he barely wants to talk. Little shitty ass, little Forrest Gump attitude ass nigga. All right? Little Krispy Kreme ass back of the foot ass nigga. Right? What's these little nasty birds over here, respectfully speaking? Those the little Canadian geese beak ass nigga, man. One of them type niggas over there. One of these guys, matter of fact, one of them geese over there, they're probably smarter than your fucking wife, man. And your fucking brothers, man. At the end of the day, they got, they probably got the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the Most High's control. They at least know what to do. All right? The Most High tell about the animals. Nothing confused about them, man. All right? They don't be sitting over there trying to hump each other on the bullshit. One of them guys over there got a mate over there, man. They squabbles it out. You stupid niggas that say the truth. You niggas be fighting, you doing dumb shit. And let me find out one of you niggas is trying to take another man's wife and all that bullshit, man. You getting the fuck up out of the congregations, man. We exposing you niggas, man. Yeah, you should be afraid, motherfucker. Any one of you bum ass niggas and bitches, man. I'm telling, motherfucker. All right, so play with me if you want to, man. Come praise Yahweh Shai. All right, to whom this message may concern, man. All right, Matthew 11 verse 6. Blessed he or she that not get offended in the Most High's word, man. Leave you with that. Now catch that on fleet, my niggas. All right, 1 John 4:1. Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits, whether they be of Yahweh, because many false prophets have gone out into the world, man. Yeah, you can't believe every spirit. That goes back into confusion, man. Some motherfuckers, you know, some of these spirits that jump on you guys, these doctrines, what you hearing, is confusion, man. The Christian church is confusion. There you go. They telling you Jesus Christ is for everybody, which he's not. That's confusion, man. It's actually blasphemy in the Bible. All right, what is confusion? Definition of confusion: lack of understanding or uncertainty, ignorance, bamboozlement. All right, there you go. All right, our people is in the spirit of bamboozlement. A bunch of bamboo climbing motherfuckers, man, that don't know nothing, right? So we read that scripture again. Behold, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits, whether they be of Yahweh, because many false prophets are going out into the world, right? Philippians 4:8. Finally, brethren, whosoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, right? Whatsoever things are good report or of good report. If there be any virtue, right? If there be any praise, think on Shalaki, think on these things. All right. So if any things that you're looking at that just been pure, true, all right, honest, those things come from what? It don't come from a confused spirit. It don't come from a confused spirit. It comes from a spirit of peace, which is the truth from Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. That's where that comes from, man. Because it can't give you that. All right. And if you're confused, you're not gonna get that out of there. All right. So now we're gonna take it back to 1 John again, 2:4-1. Believe not every spirit, but try the spirit, whether they be of Yahweh. So you can't just believe every spirit, man. You can't believe every doctrine. You can't believe every dumbass thought that come to your head, like your wife do. Every fucking thought comes to her head, she believes it. All right? Some of you bitches wake up, you didn't even brush your fucking teeth. Another thing too, if some of you guys got these jobs to go to and you're not on time, then guess what? You deserve to be in the hot seat. All right? How you get a chance to start running your fucking mouth, your piglet ass fucking mouth? I told you about that, man. With that fucking gaffy fucking duck beak you got, man. Breath smelling like fucking horse manure. All right? Straight bullshit and horse. You about bullshit and straight horse manures on your mouth, man. That little shit growing around the back of your fucking ear, man. All right? You niggas, that's what some of you niggas smell. You niggas smell like the back of the ear, man. That's what a lot of you niggas smell like, man. You bitches, man. How you got something to say and you getting checked? How? When you was wrong. What gave you that thought? The spirit of Satan, through confusion. You don't know if the time is to get checked or you want to do some checking because you're confused. You have a lack of understanding. You are uncertain, right? And your ass is ignorant, all right? Being confused is straight, pure ignorance, man. That's why Yahweh Shah, by Shem Yahweh Shah, shut that shit down. I'm not the author of confusion, but of peace, man. I'm not with that ignorant, monkey, dunk, stupid shit, all right? Niggas ain't gonna put that on Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shah. Come on, man. Get your shit right. You the type nigga and bitch over there with the confusion. You don't know if you want to stay in the truth or not. You don't know if you want to join the truth or not. You confused. That's your shit, my nigga. But you ain't got to worry about it though, man. Because the most I've been packing a lot of you niggas to fuck up in these congregations. And the sisters, you don't even got to pack them to fuck up and push them out. These bitches is so fucking confused, they just push themselves out. I seen bitches shoot their own self in the fucking foot. It ain't about nothing. All right, these bitches walking around spiritual footless out this motherfucker to the bone on some Jaheim shit, work a nigga down to the, what do you say, work your shit down to the knuckles, some shit like that. Yeah, that's nasty work. And if you're doing that for a bitch, you out of pocket, man. Totally fuck. You should be doing that for the Most High, man. Word up, you should be doing that. You're supposed to be doing that for the Most High. Anything else is absurd, man. You on nasty fucking time. All right? You on nasty time. Breaking half your paycheck off with your new bitch is nasty fucking work. That's why you broke the week to come up, you dumb fuck. Stupid nigga. That's why you pissed off and mad all the time, man. Then you want to get mad and blame it on the brothers and sisters, man. You one of them type niggas. Go home and try to beat the congregation up. Because you mad about your long sufferings, man. you pissed off. But every time you do it, the Most High, because he going to get you. All right? He gonna get you. He gonna double back on your ass through the spirit, man. 1 Peter 5:8. Be sober and vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking who he may devour. That mean eat your ass alive, bitch. There's sharks out here, ho. Do you want to jump in the water, nigga? What is wrong with him? You play with me, boy. Don't play with me, boy. I'm just joking around right there. All right, so we're going to get back to it. Be sober and vigilant. All right, so you got to be sober minded. You can't be all drunk and mental. And that sober minded, you can't be, you can't be confused, motherfucker. Confused. What it mean? A lack of understanding and uncertainty, you ignorant bastard. That's what it means. It means ignorant. The Most High said in 1 Peter, be sober. Don't be ignorant, stupid. Right? They say, that's what he said. Don't be confused. Be vigilant. Right? Because your adversary, the devil. Who's the devil? A lying spirit. So you can't be confused. You got to be in these scriptures and truth. Because the lying spirit going to try to talk to you when you by yourself. When you sitting at that motherfucking table alone. You sitting in that motherfucking back room. You sitting in that classroom. You sitting in the bathroom. Right? Wherever the fuck you reside at in your personal areas and all that type of shit. He's coming to invade your personal space, man. All in the fucking mental. Who got your dumb ass doing what you doing, thinking like this in your mental? Ain't nobody necessarily told you to do it. That shit came from the adversary, man. Okay, that devil, which is the lying spirit in your mental. All right, or it could come from somebody else as well. Doctrine, people that you meet. You niggas be meeting and greeting. Every time you come back, you got a different doctrine. Somebody told you this. Somebody told me that. Who gives a fuck what somebody told you? Did somebody tell you this truth here, my nigga? Hollow bitch? Ain't nobody told you that though, right? Right, exactly. Right, as a roaring lion walketh about, seeking whom he may destroy. There you go. A lot of people got demons on them, right? They walk about putting doctrines on other people, seeing whom they may destroy. You got homemongers and homegrowners, right? All right, these people, these homemongers walk around, men and women, and put their lustful spirit on somebody else, trying to trap somebody else up, right? And devour somebody else and fuck their life up. All right, you got the Mormons and the Jehovah's Witness people, okay? And the nation niggas, right? Okay, the Allied Nation niggas and all that. They walk around, with their Final Calls newspaper trying to push their doctrine on somebody else. That's a form of seeking somebody to devour them. All right, to break your spirit. All right, so you be fucked up. You be a nut. That's why the Lord said be sober. Right? Be vigilant. You got to be alert and on point. All right? Be sober. Okay, the opposite of being sober-minded is confusion, a lack of understanding, uncertainty. You uncertain, man, and you ignorant, right? You've been bamboozled, okay, by the fucking Watchtower, all right? You've been reading too much of those, right? Too many Final Calls, and that's the word them niggas be used. They be pulling that shit out with a sharp suit on, all right? Or you got bamboozled by some nasty ass whore that you think really like you. You really think she got your back. She don't even know what's coming, man. That bitch she's confused her damn self. She is walking contradiction of confusion. I'm telling you, all right? Let's read this again, right? It says, Psalms 119 and 127. Therefore, I love thy commandments above gold, right? Above fine gold. Look at that, man. You're supposed to love the commandments above gold, above fine gold. You understand what I'm saying? There's nothing on earth that could be compared, okay, to the magnitude of these scriptures and truth, man. Of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah's understanding of truth in this doctrine, man. Nothing. Not no pussy, baddest bitches, nothing. Okay? None of that. For some of you hoes, it ain't enough dick that you can take, ho. And by the looks of it, bitch, turn around again. You done took enough. Go on. You done took enough, sis. You done took enough. You definitely done took enough to bring back a nation, bitch. And don't get me to preaching on you, ho. It's the Wild Side Channel, man. Like and subscribe. We trying to get to you dusty niggas, man. We trying to get to you. Do any one of y'all want to stop? Come out of the dust, guys. Do anyone want to take a fucking shower right now spiritually? All right? Because this word will clean you up. It'll clean you up. But it starts from the mind, man. You got to want to do it. Okay, you can't be confused. You can't have a lack of uncertainty, man, or a lack of understanding. or want to remain ignorant. Okay, at one point in time, the word nigga used to be considered as ignorance, man. All right, so when you out in the streets acting up, you know, doing dumb shit, you know, talking about who you gonna drill on with a bunch of foam and saliva in your mouth, all right, barely can keep your pants on your ass and shit, all right, you know, that's ignorance. You being a nigga, you in the spirit of a nigga, all right. Let me get you some more, man. All right. Let me see what this is right here. Psalms 119 and 34. Give me understanding, and I shall keep thy law. Yeah, I shall observe it with my whole heart, with your whole mind, pretty much, man. So a real decent brother and sister, they will want the Most High in truth to give them understanding. You understand what I'm saying? They will want to give understanding. They will want to get understanding, right? And also to get understanding, you want to keep the understanding, all right? That's what you want to personally do. You don't want to be walking around ignorant, don't even know who the hell you is. Some men and women, they don't even know who they is. All right? Our people is lost, man. Lost. All right? If you put trust in some of these people, man, you going down, man. Our people is lost. Just walking around, don't even know nothing. Don't even know where they going today. Just walking, barely walking, or dragging themselves. Just some nasty shit, man. Nasty work. Nasty shit. But this is type of shit you niggas are hit from the back on a drunk night. Word. No pun intended. Some of you niggas is nasty. Give me understanding, and I shall keep thy law. Yeah. I shall observe it with my whole heart. Yeah. But that's not coming from a confused brother and sister, man. That's coming from somebody, a decent brother and sister, man. All right? Because the opposite of that, you know, some confused nigga and bitch that lack of understanding and uncertainty and been bamboozled, that want to be bamboozled in the spirit of bamboozlement and ignorant, all right? They don't want you to give them the understand. They don't want to get understanding, all right? So they can keep the law. They don't want that. Jake don't want that, all right? Some of the brothers and sisters that you got in your congregation at this point right now been showing major signs that they don't even want the truth no more. That's sad. Guess what? You just fulfilling prophecy, man. Buddy, some of you niggas is just fulfilling prophecy, man. You just fulfilling prophecy because you can't resist the Most High's will. Whether that's good or bad, you fulfilling prophecy, man. It ain't for you. Now you starting to dip back into your quota booths with your family members, man. See, a lot of you niggas searching for your familams and shit. But the familams gonna lead your bitch ass right to a spiritual ambulance. You feel me? That's where you're going, man. Probably a physical one too, man. But they ain't gonna be able to save you though, man. All right? Matthew 7:7. Ask, and it shall be given unto thee. Seek, and ye shall find. Knock, and it shall be opened unto you. It's talking about this truth, man. The Lord not necessarily talking about you asking for a fucking Ferrari. Some foreign, all right? But you done seen some nigga, you know, that swiped somebody else's credit card fraud to get it with. You understand? Or some whore that committed adultery on her husband, all right? And cashed out on some other simp dickhead nigga, man, okay, to buy it for. All right? The Lord's not worried about that. All right? He ain't worried about all that bullshit. That's materialistic, earthly, carnal things, man. The Lord is not worried about that. He's talking about spiritual things, man. Okay? Ask about getting some of this spiritual discernment, man, so you can understand how to better yourself and better the nation, man. That's what he's referred to, man. All right? Your bitch is worried about some bullshit. She's another one. She's carnal mind. She's worried about some bullshit. She worried about taking that trip. That's what she worried about going and dipping her fucking toes in the water. But see, when she get there, right, she gonna take her ass, get her passport, and the bitch gonna go across seas, man. She gonna get in that motherfucking water she's been dying to do. All right? She spent all her money, her life to get out there and pretty much put a beating on your ass to get it stressfully because you didn't put the house on this. And if you didn't do it, brother, you won't go get no rest from this bitch. Your bitch is a dragon. When she finally got the fuck out there, she put her feet in that water. That water wasn't FDA approved over there, man. Now she came back with the parasites, man. That's what happened to her. Now she got a flesh-eating disease on her feet that started from her feet, but now they done grew up to her motherfucking thighs and everything, man. And the U.S. doctors, they know what it is, man, but they ain't gonna tell you, little hoe, man. Because the first thing they're gonna ask is, you got some insurance? Or you coming out of pocket, little hoe? Your ass coming out of pocket for this flesh breather, man. You coming out of pocket. Now your bitch, now you can't get no tut, no box no more, cause she's all parasitical up. She's parasited up, man. That bitch is done, huh? She done, and now she needs your help, man, cause she's on the last days, man. Now she in the hospital cause she ain't listen to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shad. You see that? Hebrews 13 verse 8. Yahweh Shad, the same yesterday, today, and forever. So Yahweh Shad is gonna be the same today. All right, the same. Yesterday, today, and forever. That's what the Most High said. All right, so God in the scriptures is gonna be the same yesterday, today, and forever, man. It ain't nothing saying. When he said he ain't coming up for the other nations, that's for yesterday, today, and forever. All right, when he said the Most High is not the author of confusion, that's for yesterday, today, and forever. All right, but for you niggas, it's for yesterday. You was confused yesterday, wasn't you, nigga? You stupid ass bitch. You was confused yesterday. Some of you niggas was confused yesterday, man. Now you're confused today, and it looked like it's gonna last forever until the Most High burn this place the fuck up, right? And push the reset button, man. All right, so now I'm gonna read on real quick. This is once again, a definition of confusion means a lack of understanding, right? A lack of understanding, uncertainty, ignorance, or bamboozlement. So if you know in a situation that you have a situation that's going on, that's occurring, and you are confused about something, most likely that's the adversary Satan. That's exactly what's going on. That's what you're dealing with. A lack of understanding and uncertainty, ignorance, and bamboozlement. That's what it means. I'm sorry, man. That's exactly what it means. Now you deal with it in your face like the 10 of Mace, baby. Shout out to ODB. Shout out to my boy ODB for that one. All right, let's go back. John 16, verse 13. How it be when he, the Spirit of truth. See, what is this called? The Spirit of truth, right? The Spirit of truth. It didn't say the spirit of Christianity or spirit of lies, man, or the spirit of confusion, right? The Spirit of truth is come. He will guide you into all truth. You see that? That's what you're supposed to be looking for. If you so fucking confused, you don't know if you want to get a job, leave the hood or not. You confused. That's Satan. You have a lack of understanding and uncertainty. You are ignorant, right? Make up your fucking mind. See what you want to do. You understand how you gonna get that? You get that out of the truth, buddy. Didn't he tell you that, pal? Right? See, some of you niggas you can't make this shit up. Some of you niggas you can't get it. That's how fucking confused some of our people is. Put the fucking Dutchie down, my nigga. Old CBC puffin' ass nigga. 101 side effect ass nigga. This type nigga. Right? Put it down. We read on. For he shall not speak of himself, but whatsoever he shall hear, that shall he speak, and he shall show you things to come. All right, that's what the Spirit of Most High does. I mean, that's if you're really seeking for it. All right. So we know the things to come because we're not confused about it. Because we're supposed to watch and pray through the Spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shad in truth. You niggas is confused when it happens. Oh, what we gonna do? I had this one broad ask me, what we gonna do? What we gonna do? Fuck is wrong with you? Have you lost your motherfucking mind? But see, I know his spirit, him or her was in a spirit of confusion. All right? A lack of understanding, uncertainty, ignorance. This motherfucker was ignorant as fuck, y'all. All right? Some niggas you gotta call, this is just a simple, ignorant bastard right here. You ever know a motherfucker like that? This is an ignorant motherfucker right here, man. All right? What does it mean? It's confused. All right? A lack of understanding is uncertainty. Bamboozlement. All right? That's what it means, man. This motherfucker. He don't know if he want to stay free or be in the jail cell. This motherfucker don't know. He don't fucking know. This bitch here. She don't know if she wants a man or not. Every time you turn around, she's available. This bitch is recreational. Approved only. Usage only. That's the only thing you do with her. You understand? That's how sad, that's how confused she is. She's so fucking confused. She just out here giving away free pussy. This bitch is off. Right? This bitch is fucking off. Never understood how to protect the pussy. She can't protect the box at all. Well, you know how you do it, sister? Give yourself to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shad in truth, sis. Right? So you can get rid of that confusion because Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shad is going to teach you. all things. The Spirit of truth, all right, is come and will guide you unto all truth. There you go. According to John 16, verse 13, Isaiah 40 and 31. Okay, but they that wait upon the Lord, all right, shall renew their strength, right? So if you wait upon the Spirit of Yahweh and be patient, right, and you search the scriptures in truth and listen to the priests that teach you in truth instead of acting like you know something, all right, which you know fucking nothing. That's why they don't teach you no more. They don't reproof you. If you ain't been getting no corrections lately, the Most High ain't dealing with your ass. He ain't dealing with you. Some niggas and bitches in congregations, I heard, they don't even get no corrections, man. The Most High ain't dealing with you. All right, because why? Because you confused, which means what? Your ass is ignorant. You are ignorant, man. You bring ignorance to to this situation, and they don't deal with you. All right. So ye that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. All right. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and be not weary. They shall walk and not faint. That's talking about at these times the Most High is going to give us, spiritual powers. All right, to the elect. All right, the elect is going to get them spiritual powers. All right, and even when you come back in the nation, some of our people, even the least man, is going to have some strength to even jump over walls as David did, King David did. All right, but if you wait upon the Lord, He shall renew your strength, and that's what we all need. All right, so you can't just go out here doing whatever you want to do. You got to wait upon the Spirit of the Most High in truth. 2 Corinthians, right? 2 Corinthians 4:8. We are troubled on every side, yet not distressed. We are perplexed, but not despaired. All right. So at the end of the day, we are troubled on every side. All right. We go through a lot in this truth, man. Especially the brothers. The sisters be catching hell too if they sincere in heart. All right. A real sister. All right. A lot of these bitches, they don't understand why they in the truth, man. All right. They don't. They only catch hell when their husbands be catching hell, and then they fuck up their testes with that. They end up pretty much abandoning him on his hard times. All right, that's what happens. All right, because that bitch is what? She's confused. She thought see your wife out. She thought that she was one of them sisters of like Anna in the scriptures. Found out she was just some bum bitch, man. Some bum bitch with a headgear on her, tied down too fucking tight. And that's another thing too, man. You hoes, man. That's probably why you've been bugging around the house too. You so-called spiritual Israelite sisters, man. You've been tying that fucking headgear too fucking tight, sis. All right, that's where you can start it. Release that motherfucker from the back, sis. Walking around with that shit on, man. All right, and it's shit too fucking tight, and it's cutting your oxygen and your fucking circulation off, man. That's why you're giving problems to your husband, man. All right, that's the reason why. That's exactly why your hands and feet is swollen, man. Because of that fucking that shit you got on your head, man. You're supposed to have the spiritual wardrobe on as a sister in Israel, but you got to know how to do it too, man. All right, but you confused. You was ignorant. You had a lack of understanding how you're supposed to put the wardrobe on. Okay, some of you sisters, you hoes, man, when your husbands ain't around, you done took them dresses off, man. We found out a couple of you bitches slipping out there, man. That came. Some of you hoes that came right up off that dress, man. Went right back to them jeans and them sweatpants, or man, slid right up out of that, man. You just couldn't do it, right, sis? Yeah, you know why? Because you was confused, bitch. You had a lack of understanding. You was uncertain, all right, and you was ignorant, all right. If the truth was for you, all right. See, at the end of the day, it might not be for you, man. All right, because this is a nationality. It's a lifestyle, man. All right. It says we are troubled on every side, and yet not distressed. Why? Because we know at the end of the day, we catching a lot of hell, but we know at the end of the day, through the scriptures, Yahweh Shem Yahushua got our back, man. He always delivers us out of it, one way or not. Okay, it might be the worst situation happening, man. You just catching hell. Brothers out here catching hell back to back. Consecutive blows, back to back, right? But the Most High be delivering brothers out of it all the time. I done went to court for the last 2 years straight. Back to back, almost every month straight. All right? I didn't even know how many times I went to court in the last 2 years, right? Till somebody had to bring it to my attention. Like, bro, you went to court like you've been going to court for the last 2 years straight. There you go. Nasty work. Most I tell you, if it is true, he'll deliver you up to the councils, man. Happened to Yahweh Shem Yahushua and the righteous men. That's what happened. All right? But you don't live a life like that because the Most High ain't dealing with your funky ass, man, because your heart ain't right, man. He ain't dealing with you. Every time I see you, you only be bitching and crying with your head between your lap about some bullshit. Your problems be some bullshit. You got bitch problems. You know what problems you got? Confused problems, man. A lack of understanding type of problems, uncertainty problems about the true problem, ignorance problems. You got bamboozlement problems, little nigga. The type of problems you got. All right? Your wife ain't really got no problem. The only problem your wife got is the problem she got is shutting that big ass crusty fucking mouth of hers, man. That's what problem she got, Ock. You know another problem your wife got, Ock? The problem with her is she can't cook, Ock. Word for lick. She can't cook. That's her problem, Ock. She's confused about her chefman, you know, her chef's craftsman skills, man. It ain't nobody taught your whore, man. Ain't nobody sit the sister down and matter of fact, people did try to teach your wife how to cook, Ock, but she was confused. She was ignorant about it, man. She was uncertain if she was going to keep a man this long. She didn't know that she was going to keep a man this long, Ock. Your wife didn't think that she ever was going to be able to be this far. Your wife doesn't even believe in herself, man. She's that confused. Some of these bitches is beyond super confused. All right? Super confused. This bitch don't even believe in herself, huh? Real talk. Let alone believe in the truth. She don't even believe in herself, huh? Real talk. But here you go out, you know, once again, trying to reproof your hoe. You know, you going tooth and nail with this bitch, huh? And she debating with you because she's confused, man. Right? She's ignorant, man. Well, we going to pray for her and bow her head as well, Ock. Hopefully that she gets this, man. Jeremiah 17:9. Here it go. The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked, and who can know it? There you go. Right? The heart is, your mind by itself is confusion. So if you're a brother and sister and you stay upstairs in the mental all fucking day long, this can help out with kids, you know, with mental disabilities too. Anybody has a mental disability, there's a lot of mental disability situation going on with our people, mental illnesses, right? But you can clean that out through the spirit of Jeremiah by fasting, praying, and getting scriptures in truth. From Yahweh Shem Yahweh in truth. Jeremiah 17:9 goes directly into it. Direct, that's a headshot, it's a sluggy. It's another one. Praise Yahweh Mashiach, that's another one. The heart is deceitful above all things. What is the heart symbolic to? The mind. So the mind is deceitful above all things, man. That's why your bitch keep making stupid ass decisions, because she's based off of her mind, man. Her fucking feelings in her fucking belly. You understand? Her fucking emotions. Your brother doing the same thing. This nigga became a fucking simpleton, man. Because he's always in his fucking feelings, in his fucking mind. He's always in his fucking mind being fucking nosy. He's supposed to be paying attention to the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh in truth. Meanwhile, he's fucking worried about what you got on. All right? What the fuck you eating today? What you fucking doing? Who you fucking dating? This old scumbag ass nigga here. Ordering the fucking court. Do you dig me? You heard? This nasty nigga. Right? A lot of you niggas out here is nasty. We've been hearing about it, man. All right? The heart is deceitful above all things. Yeah, so why would your bitch listen to it if she knows that? You know why? Because she's confused, Doc. Brothers and sisters, she's confused. She has a lack of understanding and uncertainty. This bitch is ignorant, according to the definition. This bitch is bamboozled. There you go, right? And desperately wicked. Yeah, your mind tells you some wicked shit to do. Wicked, foul shit to do. Right? So if you believe that, that's how you become that wicked, foul person. Literally. All right? And Satan has devoured you. Psalms 119:25. I am thy servant. Give me understanding that I may knowest thy testimonies. But you know, that's a real brother like David, man. You know, he's asking, I am thy servant. I work for you, Yahweh Shem Yahweh respectfully, right? Give me understanding. Your bitch don't say that, huh? Okay? Brother, you don't ask for understanding because you're a fucking nigga. You don't ask for understanding, man. So you don't get it. You just sit your dumb ass right there with the demons on you. And they just having it, they just having a fucking way with you mentally, man. Because you weak-minded, man, and you ain't built nothing, man. You always believe in the dumb thoughts in your mind. Oh, the brothers don't like me, and nigga, how the fuck you know? All right? Have you been in the spirit with the brothers, my brother? The fuck is you talking about? You one of them excuse type ass Israelites, man. Right? Confused ass nigga. Lack of understanding, uncertainty, an ignorant bastard. You see that? God called you an ignorant fuck. That's what you are, man. You need to repent, man. You need to repent. Proverbs 28:5. Evil men understand not judgment. See that? You don't understand judgment, right? Why? Because you're confused. You have a lack of understanding and uncertainty. Your ass is ignorant. So evil men don't understand judgment. Women out here in today's society does not understand judgment because America puts the so-called white woman, black woman, and Hispanic woman on a pedestal, right? In a sense of entitlement, not knowing that these bitches ain't shit. All right, you run around here calling the so-called white man daddy, right? Because he gives you all the benefits and your perks that you need, right? It sets you as a demon in the house against your children and against your fucking husband that you shall leave. Most High said. It's in the scriptures, man. Most High said that, right? So yeah, let's get back to it. Evil men understand not judgment. Your wife don't understand judgment because she's not getting judged for anything. The Lord ain't even dealing with her, all right? So these women out here, they ain't getting judgment for going out here committing adultery and fornication on their dudes, all right? Abandoning and neglecting their children. They don't get any judgment for that, all right? They don't get judgment for that. After they beat you up and tack you in the house, right? Okay? Call the cops on you. They come. The cops take your black ass out. They don't get no judgment, right? Clearly, we know. You can show them the videotape. He's still done, black man. You understand that? Let's read that again. Evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek the Lord understandeth all things. All right? Why did the Most High say that? If you seek the Most High in spirit and truth, you understand all things, right? Because the spirit of the truth is going to give you, understanding. It's going to give you understanding. That's what it's there for. He's not trying to leave you in the dark and leave you confused. Because Yahweh Shem Yahushua, going back to that scripture, Yahweh is not the author of confusion. You dickhead. Understand that, man. Let's get back to it. Confusion, what? Yahweh is not the author of what? A lack of understanding, man. All right? How is he a lack of understanding? When the Lord understands all things. But if thy seek, the Lord understand all things. So how is he confused and a lack of understanding or uncertainty or ignorant? Now that's actually you, man. That's not the Lord. You understand? So you need to personally understand that, man. That's what you understand. All right, so you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and the Seminole Indians got to come back to this truth, man. All right, that's exactly what we're supposed to be doing. You're sitting around, walking around, don't even understand who you are, ignorant as shit. Calling yourself an African-American man or woman is an oxymoron. You can't be two countries at once. But our people don't give a shit about that, do they? Nah, just walking around, just created for missile fucking food. All right, straight missile food. That's it. Just some zombies walking around like fucking pure zombies. Backs all torn down, legs barely floating and walking, scrambling, scraping over the other foot, just walking around like fucking zombies out this bitch. Like and subscribe, y'all. It's the Wise-Side channel. All right. This is the last and final scripture right here. Somebody asked us to do this topic. I hope you understand it. All right. I hope you love it. Right. Through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, through the elders to give us the understanding to do so. All right, to bring this heat on your asses, right? 1 Timothy 5:8. But if any provide not his own, and especially of those of his own house, he had denied the faith and is worse than an infidel. All right, so what you want to do, you want to be provided with truth, with the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua and truth, not no fucking goddamn confusion. You know what you bring to the house? Confusion. That's exactly what your ass brings to the house. With your shitty ass fucking attitude and lack of appreciation of getting in the spirit when one needs to. Walking around like freestyling the spirit, pretty much. All right, walking around freestyling the spirit because you ain't been in the spirit. Claiming, a lot of you niggas been claiming you've been studying lately. Studying what? Fuck you been studying. You ain't been doing shit but fingering and mingling through the goddamn social media sites, man. That's what you niggas be doing, man. 24 hours. You ain't got shit else better to do. If you ain't got nothing else to do, you're supposed to be a workman in the spirit, man. Real talk. You're supposed to have way more time for the spirit, man. Some of you niggas go to work, you're supposed to have a dog load, a shitload of time for the Most High in the ministry, man, and the brotherhood, man. Some of you hoes that claim that you in the truth, man, work all day type of hoes, man. All right, keyboard hoes, man. Right? Okay, fucking iMac Pro hoes, right? You Samsung Galaxy ass hoes, right? You type of hoes, man. All right? Wireless mouse controlling hoes. You type bitches right here, man. You don't study neither, man. You don't study neither. All you do is just be on social media, man. That's why your ass is an infidel, man. That's exactly why you confused all the time. Wake up drowsy as shit. Yeah, hello? Shalom. the water, right? Sounding all crazy and shit. That's them demons in you, man, because you're confused. He's all in your body, sister. He's all in your mind, bitch. Don't you understand? It's in your mind. He just told you that in the scripture in Jeremiah. How to protect your mind. See, at this point, brothers and sisters, some of you niggas and bitches, we cannot help, man. All right? The stupidity we cannot save you with, man. Okay? It ain't no price for saving anybody with stupidity, man. And our people is full of it. All right? Full of it. 2 Timothy is the last scripture right here. 2 Timothy 3 verse 16. All scripture is given by inspiration of Yahweh and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness. There you go, man. All right. So all scripture is given, inspiration is given by the inspiration of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua to give unto his people. But you niggas don't want that. Why? Because you niggas is, you want to run around with this confused theory. Which is what? A lack of understanding and uncertainty. You want to stay in that mind frame of lack of understanding and uncertainty and being ignorant. But you know what you're not ignorant at? You're not ignorant in the fact to do some foul, wild shit against your brothers. That's what you're not ignorant at doing. You know how to do that shit, don't you, nigga? Don't y'all? Yeah. Shake your head again, nigga. You know how to do that, don't you, little nasty, little crusty little bitch? I see you, little crusty bitch. I see you, little crusty bitch. Yeah. All right, you know how to do that shit, don't you? Right? But to do something right, you can't do it. Right? So Lord willing, hope this is edification to you, brothers and sisters, for whom it may concern. Right? Once again, man, be safe out here, man. Do what you gotta do. Stay the fuck out of trouble. Right? Stop being a fucking hater. Stop being a copycat. Right? Stop worrying about other men's business instead of worrying about yourself, because you have a lot to focus on. Right? Got a lot of stuff to focus on, right? You all jacked up in the mental. You all fucked up, man. All right? But we're gonna get you right, though. Don't worry about it. We're gonna get you right, all right? Till next time, y'all. Shout out to the urban community where all my folks at, all my peoples at, everywhere, right? All my black Latino, so-called black Latino people in the urban communities, man. Suburbs, wherever you reside at, man. Stay safe, man. Learn truth to live. Till next time, y'all. Shalom.